Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. PMGC is around the corner, and that means it's tier list o'clock. It is I, Maxman, but it doesn't matter because Seven, the one and only, is here. What's up, Seven? How you doing?
I'm doing great, bro. I'm excited to see where we're going to be ranking this too. I'm excited to see what you're thinking and what I'm going to be thinking.
I don't know what I'm thinking, but you know what? We're going to get to the nitty gritty of this tier list. But of course, we have three different tier lists, guys. Here, 100% going into the finals. There's no doubt in our minds they're going to be making it to Thailand for the finals. Maybe, which is just maybe. Not much to add then. Hell nah. Like, hell no, there's no way in hell they will qualify to the finals. More like hell nah. It ain't going to be happening. So, Seven, I want to start right away with 100% in finals. Are there a few teams here on this list that you're like, there's no way they're just not making it to Bangkok here?
Oh, for sure, bro. If there's some teams that already have 100% in the finals that don't make it, I feel like it's going to be a huge upset. Given that sometimes we end up having some teams, right, that they get upset, they don't make it to the finals. Like, look what has happened in PMWC, right? Alpha 7 didn't even make it to the finals. Previous year in PMWC, what was it? Falcons didn't even make it to the finals when they had top in that squad. But
yes,
I think for me, you want to start off? You want to say your pick?
First one I'm going to put as like 100%. I had them here, but like it's not intentional.
Oh, yeah.
Regnum Karia, 100% in finals, right? Like, come on. I don't even have to explain my reasoning. If you doubt us in the comments, you're banned. No, okay, maybe not banned, but I will doubt you a little bit. What about you? Which one would you put on top of like Regnum? Because we agree on Regnum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we? Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna doubt against Tyler's, bro. I got you there for a second. Now, Regnum Karia definitely gonna be in the finals. Another easy one and a gimme one is gonna be APG. APG, I feel like 100% in the finals. If they don't make it, that'll be the biggest upset I feel like we have ever gotten at a global event. And I don't know if you agree with that one.
I would agree. I mean, APG, come on, sure, Doc is he's a bit of a weirdo sometimes, but if they don't qualify, like they've just fallen from grace. It just looks like a P right now. I don't know why the tier list maker website just cuts it. So P will go to the finals. 100% confirmed. Any other team that were like 100%? For me, DRX, I'm especially after BMIC, I'm like, there's no way they don't reach the finals. For me, I would put them here. What are you thinking?
I would need to watch a little bit more of the gameplay. I did get a chance to watch your video, Maxman Cast, on Instagram. Make sure you guys check it out. I don't know. Like, the thing is, like, I have certain teams, and we're kind of talking about this too. I have certain teams that I have fully going to the finals, and then I have teams that I just don't know if they're going to be able to make it. And you know what? I'm going to pivot from DRX. I'm going to pivot to Wolves. Wolves was able to perform so well in Americas that they're currently in that list of... Oh, hold on. We do have maybe. I don't have them as maybe. I have them more than 50%. I feel like Wolves 100% in the finals. It's been a long time since we had an NA team in the finals. You're not agreeing with this one?
I initially did have them in my 100% in the finals.
Uh-oh.
And then I was like, maybe. I'm almost there. You know, I would put them at the highest rank of maybes. I don't know if I'm going to go 100% in finals just yet. For me, they're here, but we can agree and disagree. Like, that's fine. So, like, if you had to have one team you put and you decide I want to have them in the 100% in the finals, would that be Wolves?
Yeah, I would have to put Wolves there. I think DRX, by the way, with the way that they performed there in India, I think it was good too. I just want to see how some of these teams are going to be performing. I need to see like the first day of PMGC for me to be like 100%, because you know. And I know that once we're able to see a team play in PMGC, like right away, we're able to tell, okay, yeah, they're going to the finals.
If they have that like little thing that makes them, which is,
I don't. What would you call that actually? What would we call that? Because that
tempo. We
agree with this on this. Like, there's just something that teams need to have to be able to make it to the finals, especially with this format, bro. This format's insane.
They need to be good. I don't know. It's kind of basic. I don't know. You know what? Because you put Wolves, right, and you're 100% for you, that's your personal pick. I'm going to put DRX. I feel like the way they've been playing so far globally, they've been extremely consistent. BMIC just solidifies that in my mind, that this is a team that will be reaching the finals. So, so far we have 4 teams. I'm going to bring up a question next.
Okay.
Because I think this is one team that could possibly be in 100% in finals. Alpha 7. What are we thinking?
Put him in the maybe, brother. Put him in the maybe.
Oh, I thought you would be the... If anyone would put them in 100%, I thought it would be you, Seven. But I also do agree. I was going to put them in maybe.
They just, I feel like too many changes currently happening within the team, which could be a great thing long term.
Yes.
But thinking about just short term here, thinking about just PMGC, I feel like maybe in the Gauntlet they will struggle a little bit. If they do end up qualifying, it will be towards the later places, maybe in that 7th to 6th place. That's how competitive the Gauntlet currently is, and that's just how I'm not that really confident on Alpha 7.
Okay, I mean, looking at who was there, right? You had Squash, replaced now by Guizao, Obscure. You have Dadin. Still can't believe that freaking happened.
Coach.
Yeah, he's on the squad now as a coach. Mafioso serving more as a sub, right? If I'm not mistaken. So in recent memory. So would you say this is an improvement overall and there's more potential compared to when they had Squash, or would you say this is looking a little bit worse or maybe even? Like, just quickly.
I think it's definitely an improvement from Squash. I feel like Squash was maybe a bit too young to be at that kind of level. I feel like he needed to play a little bit more, even though he has played in the past. I feel like he needed to put in the hours more, get into certain situations where the pressure of being in a big org like Alpha 7 wouldn't get on his shoulders. For them, the big question mark is going to be Mafioso. If Mafioso is going to be playing or not, because Mafioso can be one of the best anchor players in the game, hands down. But whenever he ends up making those mistakes, they're very obvious, and it does end up hurting the team. I think that's why they ended up summing them out. So I'm intrigued to see what kind of squad they're going to be bringing in, especially towards PMGC, especially towards the Gauntlet.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to know. You can bring in a Mafioso when he's looking hot, when he's looking a bit cold. On the bench. You go on the bench. I'm going to move on next now in order, kinda, to our CSA champions of Virtus Pro. Outdoing the APG. I'm kind of impressed. Clearly, right now, the best team from CIS teams, you know, the CIS teams that were added this year in the CSA region. I would put them in a high maybe around Alpha 7 currently, because this team, fragging-wise, is just popping off. They're so good.
They really have. I feel like they definitely surprised you and I when we went to the finals for PMSL CSA. At one point, I think in my head, I was thinking, all right, when is this team going to drop off? There was no drop off from this squad. They were just staying pretty much consistent, which was a big surprise. But I'm with you. I currently have them on maybe as well. In that same scenario with Alpha 7, we just really haven't been able to see much. And if we pivot from VP right into maybe, how about we do a quick team that I think it's going to be just a straight up hell nah. Ooh. And I don't know if you want to say it or if I'll say it.
Are we thinking the same thing? Or are we thinking something different? I'm going to put my mouse towards them. Is this what you're talking about?
A little bit to go a little bit to my left. Go a little bit to my left. There you go.
Okay, I thought you were going to say it.
I'm sorry, Ari, but it's going to be a hell nah. Whoa. I think that squad is definitely going to end up going to group stages. I just don't see them making it to finals, period.
For me, they looked worse than their spring counterpart. I think in spring, with Marth in particular, they were looking really impressive, and I didn't really see that level of domination coming out from R8, so I would agree. It seems like that momentum is kind of gone at the end of this year, which is unfortunate. They are a good team. When you look at MENA teams, I would say Geeke was looking better, especially with Nazer, Gen G especially, so I would fully agree with R8. I'm going to put another team here that I think is just not going to reach the finals. I'm sorry to make this one. I'm going to go with the side of Kara Esport. I think they're quite inexperienced if you're looking at the roster. Like, they do have some good players on the team. Of course, CEO later, Levi's. Not Levi's, Lewis, technically. They have some really strong Turkish teams. It's like the newer gen of Turkish players. But I feel like in a lobby like this, in the Gauntlet, especially 7, nah, sorry. I'm not a believer right now.
Yeah, it's one of those scenarios that we talk about. I think it even happened, especially with Falak last season with PMGC. They performed really well at the start, but then they started getting into their mind, and it was that aspect of just them not having the maturity of being at a global event that I feel like that's exactly what could happen with that squad. So yeah, I agree. That's going to be a hell now for me. Okay,
I mean, hell nah into that one. I'm looking at this. It gets a little bit tougher. You're like, where do you want to really position them? The Xavier, I'm thinking about it now. I'm kind of inclined in putting them 100% in finals.
Yes.
I am inclined to do that. I don't know why I forgot about them until now, 7, but I'm like D Xavier almost always make it to a grand finals if they can. They're just really experienced when it comes to playing globally. The lineup, Paraparajin, of course, up there. Levi's, the entire squad looking really strong. So, yeah, we agree.
I agree with you. I think this lineup has been together for a very long time. They have the experience. They know what it takes to. They're coming in hot too from their PMSL, being the champions out of that. I think that's definitely going to propel them a little bit more. And the crazy thing too to keep in mind is that these squads, especially for Southeast Asia, they're not going to have to travel that far from their home. They're still going to be there within their time zone, which a lot of people might not take that into account. But you'll be surprised how many players end up complaining because they have to eat different food, because they just can't sleep. That's one thing that these squads from Southeast Asia are not going to run into.
They're avoiding the 4.1 jet lag nerf right now. It's Deke Xavier looking at... No. I would agree that is actually something quite valid to bring up. We'll see. You know what? We're in the middle of the video. I think we can go for a little bit of a controversial one here that I know most people are going to probably watch this video for. Orangutan! Ooh. Orangutan. Did I do it right? I don't know if I did it right.
I think he goes,
yeah, that makes sense. You know what? I'm sorry. Guys, if you had disappointed you, sorry.
Orangutan. You dare edit that out, by the way.
No, I will not. This is a one-taker. No editing on this one. Just background music. But Orangutan, where do we realistically put them? 100%, I'm going to say out of the question. No way. Nope. 100%. I'm between high hell nah, low maybe. And one thing that comes to mind, the reason for that, by the way, big positive change. They're not hot dropping Rozok versus Regnum.
Yep.
They're still willing to hot drop in Chumacera and Miramar. And I think they can coexist, but... Seven, I don't know if you saw this, but today, apparently some people from APG were saying, even if they drop around Chumacera, we're going to mess up OG. And that alone makes me think maybe hell nah.
I'm with you. I think I'm in the 9th to 10th place for that squad. So it's not going to be like a 16th place, right? I still have them performing well. I'm hoping that they end up performing well, given to the information that you have given me about their IGL too, of how he's able to, he's putting in the work, right? He's going and looking at other PMSLs. He's trying to adjust the gameplay and all that stuff. But it comes down to those hot drops. And this is something that we were talking about during the PMSL watch parties during the finals too. If they do end up hot dropping, even if it benefits them, it's just gonna be horrendous, because now you're putting yourself in a bad mindset that you don't need to have, especially when it comes to PMGC. You're only gonna have 3 days. You're only gonna have 18 matches. If you do make it to the finals, guess what? It's gonna be 3 days, 18 matches again, and you just cannot afford, with the level of quality of gameplay that is going to be in this PMGC, you cannot afford to have a bad game.
Exactly. The thing is, Orangutan, I would agree, middle of the pack, and one possible big game could be their ticket to the finals, and I would love to have Orangutan in the finals. There's just that hot drop situation that messes with my brain a little bit right now. If they could have a secondary drop on Miramar, that would instantly just relieve a lot of that mental kind of stress about this team. But as of right now, I'm not sure. So what would we say? High hell now or low maybe?
High hell now for me.
High hell now? We'll put it here for now. We can rethink it at the end when we have the entire list and see what's happening. But
I think that's fair. I have a quick little fun question for you and for everybody currently watching. If True Rippers was in the Gauntlet, do you think they would actually make it to Grand Finals or not?
No. I think they have a good thing about timing and stuff. I still think they do some pretty small but impactful mistakes, like sending a player solo, not waiting for the team. I think that really hurts you in a global lobby. So I would say that would be an instant hell now for me, True Rippers, unfortunately.
Okay. I think I would have them the same as I have OG. I think from that video that you made, they showed a lot of potential in regards to them being able to coexist with other teams, which, if we remember what happened in PMWC with the other India team, they were not willing to do that most of the time. They were just willing to fight. Yeah. And just for teams to be able to adjust to the global scene, to what's happening within the lobby, is great to see.
Oh yeah, I feel like there's definitely been some
just a little fun question. Have to throw that one out there.
So now looking at these ones, I'm a little bit. Do we have First of all, out of these teams, Thunder Talk, EK, Gen.G, Mad Balls, Ulf, and E-Arena. Do we have any of these where like 100% can make in finals? The only one that comes to mind for me, I would say, is Ulf. Maybe E-Arena. Otherwise, the rest I wouldn't.
The one that I would maybe have there in no, not even 100%. Honestly, the rest of I have either hell nah or just maybes. E-Arena, I have it at a high maybe. Because they're gonna be, if I'm not mistaken, right? They're gonna be playing at home. No, they're from. Let me double check. Yeah, they're gonna be playing from. Home.
Yeah, crowd advantage.
So they're gonna have that home advantage. That should be comfortable. It is. I'll have to go back and look at the players. I can't remember if you remember too, Max. Do any of the players have any PMGC experience?
Mormon definitely. Mormon definitely. I'm sure he has some S+ tier event. Yeah, he played PMGC 6th
Yeah.
place with FaZe Clan in 2023. So like Mormon is definitely the most experienced player on the team, and also the bannerman of this team. Like he was popping off so many times. I know we had some good moments from Sakura, but I was more impressed about this team and the players, how they were playing during PMWC. Like we had some moments where the White Rabbits, as Kalaris would call them, were popping off. So I'm hopeful they can make it. So I would agree. High maybe
too.
for E Arena. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see, hopefully, Turney K pop off. That's what I'm hoping for, because he was able to put up some great performances. I think it was in the summer or spring league for Southeast Asia, where his name kind of caught my eye. And we didn't get a chance to see any of that at PMWC, sadly. They ended up in 15th place. But maybe this will be the turnaround for this squad.
Would be nice to see them step it up for SEA. Now, last 5. Next one I'm going to put into high maybe is going to be Ulf, our past 5-Flux roster. They were looking really good in the full season of this year. And they have Eren, which remember Eren, he was on, I think it was Zeus, the Turkish team. I think there's so much potential for this squad. I would put them on a similar level to E Arena, actually, in terms of what they could do. It looks very dark, I know, but I swear they're there.
Yeah.
Okay, we can just barely see them. But yeah, I would go Ulf, high maybe. What do you agree with that one?
Yeah, I think so. They have a good experience there from Ketch as well. I believe that I'm saying his name right.
Yes.
So that's good to have too. But I would actually have him. Ooh. No, I think that's a good place. Above. You know what? Put VP ahead of Alpha 7.
Ooh, so A7 maybe on the lower maybes. Interesting.
Yeah, because we're ranking this, and now I'm starting to realize we're ranking this based on like where we actually think they're going to be at, right? Okay.
Yes, I was going to say we do it, and then we can reorganize when we're like happy with the order.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I'm happy with that. What we're seeing right now.
I'm seeing we're already like 17 minutes in this video. God damn. Okay, so let's fire through these last few teams very quickly.
GK, hell nah.
GK, hell nah. Okay.
Actually, you might have GK on maybe, if I'm not mistaken, right?
There's Nozed, but I don't think that's going to be enough to carry them to success. So I'm like hell nah.
Okay.
Genji.
Hell nah. Keep it going.
I would go high hell nah for Genji. Personally.
Above
like just
OG? Okay.
Yes.
Put GK above. All right.
Okay. Here. Like
there
that.
you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mad Balls. Pretty much old Na'Vi roster. I liked how they were playing this year. For the players, I think they're quite good. I would put them in. I would put them above. Hell no. No, I would put them low maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mad Balls. Got Lemon. Yeah. I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's low. Low maybe's fair. Thunder Talk, maybe.
In the maybes. Okay, so I would put them like high, mid maybes. We'll put them here.
I would say, honestly, Thunder Talk, bro, I would say put them above VP.
Above VP? Ooh,
I'm not. Let me know if you agree with that or not, because I think it's time Thunder Talk finally freaking performs at a global event.
It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I would put them. Come on. I would put them here, above Mad Balls, personally.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's fine. We can put them here for now. But okay, so do we feel good about this list? I'm maybe a bit hesitant on Genji, like around here or here.
The thing is, Genji choked so hard.
Yeah.
On their last day, they should have won via Smash Roll. They should have been able to do so much stuff. They do have Satan on that squad. They were able to put up great performances.
Satan needs glasses,
but it wasn't. It wasn't. Hello, Satan. But it wasn't one of those performances on the final day that convinced you and I. Because at one point, you and I were talking about this team's gonna make it to the finals with the way that they were performing. They were being consistent, and come on the final day. Honestly, it was one of the biggest chokes at being able to close it out via Smash Roll that I have seen so far in full split across all PMSLs.
We're in Smash Zone. We chill now. No more try hard for us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate. So, but there's no Smash rolling in like Gauntlet, so for finals it could hurt them. But it's still held up. Okay, cool. So 100% in finals. Do we add anyone here? I think this is a solid list. I would not add anyone really in this list.
I would say APG is gonna do an APG thing. So put APG. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth place. No, not higher. Lower.
Fourth place.
Yep, there you go.
Hey, if you leave them behind Wolves, I'm gonna be like, bro, there's no way.
No. Put Wolves to the right of that, and then move DX in third
place. Like,
that's what I'm thinking.
I would maybe. Would I change this? I would maybe do this.
Okay.
But I kind of like this. I can live with this. I can put P in
because you know what's gonna happen with APG.
Oh, like
they're gonna be feeling good. They're gonna set themselves up in a way that they're for sure gonna be in, and then after that, they're just gonna absolutely off.
Yeah, typical Doc fashion.
Yes,
I would say
exactly.
Unfortunately, but it is true.
Just a
Wolves,
pattern.
I would put Wolves high maybe personally, but I know that is your team. Do you want to have in the 100% in finals, which is fair. Everyone has
that's
one.
my biased pick right there, baby.
I have
everybody saying he's being biased. 100%, I'm being biased.
I have DRX. You have Wolves as like your 100% in finals.
Yeah.
The rest we agree upon. Maybes: E-Arena, Ulf, Thunder Talk, Virtus Pro, Alpha 7, Mad Balls. How are we feeling about this order? I would put personally Thunder Talk maybe here and this like this.
You put Ulf above VP?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, good point. He got me in 4K. You know what? I just thought about it. I was like, actually, no. VP was looking really good during CSA. So
yeah, VP was really nice, man.
But
one of the
VP
hardest regions too.
Yeah, VP under E-Arena. What are we thinking?
I think E-Arena is gonna have that home buff.
Oh, you think so? Okay, so this is
with
time difference, without time difference. This is right.
Food, bro, I'm telling you, even from last year's league stage, so many players, Max, were complaining about food, and it was great food. Your boy was eating it. But some players like, no, I cannot eat this. Sorry, the rice was not cooked correctly. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, and then jet lag too. It's like, 6 games. Oh no.
No, but the reason why I was talking about Thunder Talk too is because don't they have King, one of the best players?
Yes.
Out of PL, and people always hype him up. I even got yelled at for not putting him MVP contenders whenever we went to PMGC, and boy did they choke.
Yeah, I mean they have good players. King, Jing, you have AJ also. AJ's one of the best players in PL. Again, I just think there's a big lack of fragging potential that Weibo have, Thunder Talk don't have, and I think that it's going to be quite competitive. I could see them making in top 7, but I think it's going to be on the cusp. I don't think they're going to just dominate the lobby like Weibo could do.
I feel like 100% is great. Maybe I'm fine with that if you're fine with that.
I'm happy with this order. Are you cool with Thunder Talk being below A7 and Ulf?
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
Okay, lock it in. Maybe done. Hell nah. What are we thinking? Does everyone belong here?
Yeah.
This is a long video, by the way.
You need to move, you need to move OG more to the left.
You would put them high? Hell nah. I would agree there's a lot of potential there. This is entirely relying on the hot drop in Chumacera. How do they manage? Because missing out on possibly 6 games total in Gauntlet, if you keep fighting and you keep losing potential points on that one, that's going to hurt them. If the hot drop doesn't happen, I would put them low maybe. If it does, hell nah.
Brother, if the hot drop doesn't happen, I would put them above Mad Bulls. That's how confident I would be with this squad. Yeah, because of all the stuff that we were talking about, even not on camera, I would put them there. But if the hot drop does happen, even if they win the freaking hot drop, I'll put them a hell nah.
Okay, I would agree. I would put them here for now. We're going to get so much hate comments down there.
And if they,
be nice.
I don't give a damn. And if they were to hot drop too in Erangel, guess where I would put them?
You would put them here.
Yep,
maybe
exactly.
here. no, maybe they're just there. But yeah, the thing is, as of right now, it seems like they still want to commit to it. But we'll see. Anyways, moving on. Genji, DK, R8. I think this is the right order, personally.
Honestly, I think it is.
Yeah, and then unfortunately, Kara. Sorry, prove us wrong. Right now, you're in last position.
You know what? Put Kara ahead of R8.
Really? I mean, they have good players like CEO later and Lewis. So sorry, R8. They just didn't they just win also the R8? They won a local event. I would do this personally. They just won a local event. They did pretty decent there.
Yeah, it's local. I don't give a damn.
Okay, fair. So we lock it in? Locked in?
Yeah, I'm locking it in. And the thing with R8 is that they're great. They have every once in a while great performances, but I just don't see those great performances translating towards global. And that's another one. Like all those teams at the bottom, JNG, GK, R8, prove me wrong, please. Prove me, especially for JNG, prove me wrong. Prove me that something crazy happened there on the finals of your PMSL and you couldn't clutch it up and you couldn't finish it with the insane amount of point leads. Even though you still won, I needed to see an actual convincing win out of that team, which they were not able to give me.
Yeah.
So prove me wrong.
But the final team we have to rank here is going to be Yangon Galaxy. Oh, wait, no, there's no Yangon Galaxy. That feels weird. To be fair. That one hurts, man. That was a deep cut. But anyways, with that said, that is going to be it for the tier list. Again, this is not a straight up prediction. This is just like what we're expecting from teams. Predictions. You'll make a prediction video, right, Seven, or not? Is that happening? Maybe.
Stay
Okay.
tuned and find out. Might be directly with the team that I predict.
Oh, I'll definitely be making a prediction video, so check it out, guys. It's going to be in shorts. Thank you very much, Seven, for joining me on this tier list Gauntlet PMGC 2025 video. Do you want to plug your socials and stuff before we wrap it up?
Yeah, the 7WG on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, the 7 Worlds Gaming. So check that out.
And he's posting some good old.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of interviews
content.
because your boy's going to be in Thailand.
Oh,
So,
yes. Okay, well, that's how we learn about it. There you go. He's going to be in Thailand doing behind-the-scenes interviews. So if you guys want to be up to date with everything and check it out, please do go follow him on all the socials. He is present everywhere. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever the hell time it is for you. And we'll catch you guys next time for some more PMGC content. Bye-bye.